Welcome to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Let's Talk Cars Radio is sponsored in part by Napa Car Care Centers, BDG Auto Group, by Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmissions, Advanced Technology Institute, and American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Be a part of the program today by calling 757-222-3705. You may text your comments and questions during the show at 757-866-2192. That's 757-866-2192. Email your questions and comments to Dave at letstalkcarsradio.com. Now, here is the host of Let's Talk Cars Radio, Dave Palash.
Happy Saturday, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA, Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach, hanging out with Rock and Larry Cobb. And, of course, Cameron's doing all of our techno work for us. It is another great Saturday. The sun is out. Temperature's good. Great day for a car show. Hey, thanks for everybody that came out last weekend and hung out with us at two different events. We were actually out at the Military Aviation Museum on Saturday. Then we were out at Waterside for the... you ever have a brain fart?
What was it? Who hasn't?
Wheels at Waterside event on Sunday. It was a good event. Saw a lot of people. A lot of people came out and saw us and hung out with us. So I do appreciate everybody coming out there. It was cool.
You want to know what the best part about it was?
What?
We got to hang out with one of our sponsors.
We did. We actually hung out with American Do-It-Yourself Garage. They were out with us for both events. It was kind of cool. So I had a good time. A lot of cars.
I saw that one.
Yeah, it was... It's really, really cool. You know, it was kind of cool because it was two totally different events all in all. So you the first event on Saturday, you had more of your like classic, pristine kind of cars out at the first event. And then on Sunday, you had more of like the hot rods and everything else. And Cameron is messing with this chair again.
I guess that one's not squeakless enough.
I guess not. It's funny because the look he gets, he's like, Rrr. So, but no, I very much appreciate everybody coming out and everybody that saw us and hung out, and the awards that were given was pretty cool, like for the cars that they picked. So, Larry's laughing at Cameron.
And he's banging into the wall and whatnot. Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about the walls.
I got
buddy.
my chair, y'all.
So, it was cool. How was your guys' week?
Hey, same old, same old. I'm just looking forward for it to cool off. I'm tired of the heat.
I like fall.
Yeah, I do too.
I like fall because the temperature comes down a little bit. It's a little bit.
Just about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
You like that pumpkin spice, don't you?
No,
yes.
Yeah, so I'm not excited about the pumpkin.
I was at the
spice.
grocery store yesterday, and Krispy Kreme make these little pumpkin pies in a box, like an individual serving. I didn't get one, but I saw one.
I'm a Dunkin' Donuts kind of guy, not Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, well, they have pumpkin spice coffee.
The summer, just way too hot. The winter, way too cold.
See, I'll take winter.
I'll take winter any day of the week before summer.
I will too.
But in the middle, it's just that cool breeze. You get to roll down your window, open up your sunroof or moonroof, and it just
a nice
so
sunny
nice.
day when it's 70 degrees.
What's the difference between a sunroof and a moonroof?
Moonroof goes inside the car when the sunroof goes up and over the car.
No, that's not true.
I didn't. I thought they were the same.
I just thought it was by the manufacturer who really calls it the difference.
I thought a moonroof was just a tad smaller
Is that
than a
what it is?
sunroof. That's what I always thought.
I gotta look that up.
Things that make you go. Things that make you go. No, I won't do it.
How many
Anyway.
people slide their roof back so they can look at the moon at night? Keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, one you slide it back here and it's the sunroof during the day and a moonroof during the night.
It could be.
Maybe. I don't know. I never thought about that.
I haven't either. I got one in my car,
I don't know.
but I don't know what it's called.
What do you call it a sunroof or you call it a moonroof?
I call it a sunroof.
I call it a sunroof because I only open it up during the sun.
I had to figure that out.
Push a button, it opens up.
See, do you have to hold down your button or just push it?
I have to hold it.
I have to hold mine too.
If you let go of the button, it'll stop wherever you've let it go at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? I got a little flashback.
Drink it.
You remember I told you guys in Japan there was the guy had a little go-kart company, and it was Maricar was the name of it. This is a little while back, so kind of creative. It's Mario Kart. And what he did is he took go-karts and you dressed up like the Mario Kart characters and you drove You remember this?
Yeah, I do.
It was gimmicky. I told you I thought it was a little gimmicky, but it was a cool idea if you're into that kind of thing. And basically, if you guys ever played Mario Kart, cool game. A lot of people have. If you got kids, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And he just basically took go-karts and kind of dressed them up, and you played real-life Mario Kart. Well, Nintendo sued him. Okay.
What?
Yeah, Nintendo sued this guy. I know, because everybody's in a hurry to sue everybody. So
infringement, I already know.
Right. So they said that he didn't have permission to use the characters, and he stole their idea. I mean, this was a video game. How did you steal the idea? You had a video game. He just took it and made it real life. And so they sued. I know. Go ahead.
So if they're going to sue him, does that mean they have to go sue every single Halloween shop out there?
Well, no, because they're making money off of that.
It depends on whether they've licensed the characters or not.
Right, and they did. And they didn't license this guy to do this, is what they're saying.
So that's a source of profit for them, so they're just protecting their
but they were
interests.
never going to do it. Well, let's be honest. They were never going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy found a way and thought it was cool, and he made a little attraction, and I thought it was kind of a cool idea. Like I said, it was gimmicky, but I can see tons of people rushing, and they did. They rushed to go ride these go-karts. And it's not like he put like a lot of money into this. He did.
And that's why they sued him. It created an attraction. They knew about it.
Sure, right. So it was working. Well, they won. Nintendo won, of course, obviously, because their
pockets
huge.
are deeper.
Right, their pockets are deeper. But they only won like $88,000. I mean, that was like all they won. I mean, so was it?
I don't think they cared about the money. I think the whole thing was you can't use our property without our permission. That's what it boils down to.
Okay, so here's what you do. So I read the story, and then I was embarrassed for Nintendo. I really was. I was embarrassed for him for even to sue this little guy because, I mean, it just seems silly. So if the dinosaur, because I don't know all the characters. Excuse me for guys for not knowing all the characters, but I've seen Mario Kart. I think I played it, a couple different times, but with having kids. So you take the dinosaur and you just change the colors on them, and if it was a dinosaur, you make it a dinosaur with a unicorn horn.
That's all you got to do is
like that.
Change it so it's not the same.
Just make it a little different and keep on business as usual. So it's almost exactly the same, but it's just a little different. That's all you got to do. I mean, I can't believe they even took the time to sue the guy. I mean, for $88,000 and they sued the guy, I don't even think it was even worth the effort to sue him. But
some of these guys, they sue for years. They'll pull a lawsuit along for years.
Dinosaur's name is Yoshi, by the way.
Okay, well, that's fine. But still, I'm just saying, was
it
it really worth the effort to sue the guy? I mean, all he was doing, he basically just took some cool go-karts and...
If you were to talk to Nintendo, they would say it wasn't about the money.
Yeah, it's Yoshi. Yoshi's the dinosaur.
Yeah, don't name it Yoshi.
Yeah, it's not about
Soshi.
Soshi.
They would say it's not about the money. You can't use our products without our permission.
I don't know.
That's what the argument would be. And if we let every scufflaw get away with it, they'd all be doing it.
I don't know. Just let kids have fun on go-karts. That's all I'm trying to say. It's no different than and I know I'm going to get hate mail on this. And go ahead. You guys have my email address. You guys know what it is. Go ahead and send the hate mail now. It's no different than, okay, so when we were kids, and I see it all the time, this comes up a lot. So like I said, I know I'm going to get some hate mail. In my neighborhood, kids ride go-karts, okay? And I see the people complain all the time. Oh, the kids are out riding the go-karts again. And people get in such an uproar about riding the go-karts. You rode go-karts in the neighborhood when you were a kid, didn't you?
No.
No?
You went to a track.
Wow.
You didn't ride them you didn't ride around the neighborhood in go-karts?
No, you get a ticket.
Okay.
That's exactly what they started doing.
Okay.
That's what, I didn't happen to me, but I had a buddy that had a go-kart. His father used to take him out in the woods somewhere and let him ride it out there. But he rode it on the street one time and all
right, so I must be one of the odd ones. Maybe I am. Yep. Look, if I'm one of the odd ones, you guys go ahead and message us on Facebook. Go ahead and call in and tell me what you think. Send me the emails. I don't care how y'all do. In my neighborhood, growing up as a kid, we rode go-karts. And we rode them on the street. And the police didn't give us a hard time, unless we got out of control. Every once in a while, a police car would be like, hey, all right, enough's enough.
Yeah.
And that was it. But we rode go-karts. So I built my kids a go-kart like I had a go-kart when I was a kid. Now, our go-kart that I built for the kids was fast because mine was fast. I mean, mine was quick. So I built them a quick one. Now I tuned the kids when I built theirs. I tuned their go-kart down, but even then it was still pretty quick. Even with it tuned down, theirs would go 47 miles an hour, even with it tuned down. I mean, so it was pretty still pretty quick.
That's plenty of power.
Right. I was like, yeah, that was enough. Well, here's the thing: when they were young, I realized I had built it pretty quicker than I probably should have. So that's the reason why I tuned it down. But even when they first start riding, they'd back out of the throttle because they were on it, and then I would hear them come out of the throttle because they realized, this still got a little bit more than I wanted to have.
Yeah. And then when we got older, it was like
right. Then when they got older, then
does
they
this thing go faster?
So I don't know. I think young boys. I don't know. I'm still in that young boys should scrape knees, play with go-karts, have fun, and learn mechanics and stuff like that. And that's how they learn that stuff. That's where they get that from. But
put an e-brake on it, drift it. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just I was a little embarrassed when I saw Nintendo went after this guy because, like I said, they're just people having fun and enjoying themselves. Anyway, we're gonna move on. This is my thought about it. So,
but I like go-karts.
I love go-karts.
I love go-kart. Look, I'm an adult, and you give me a go-kart, and I'm still gonna go have fun. I still, I've talked about it. I want to build at my house, I want to build a go-kart track and just invite my friends to come over and ride go-karts. I just think it would be fun. Just to do barbecue, put some lights up so you can ride them at night.
That would be
maybe a couple adult beverages and some barbecue.
When I was younger, I always thought it would be neat to have a big enough piece of property I could put a go-kart on. Just my own little asphalt track that I could just go ride around as fast as I could.
I was thinking a hard like clay track. And just own 12 go-karts. Just have 12 carts.
Mm-hmm.
And just invite my friends to come over and barbecue at night. And like I said, a few adult beverages and just kind of play around and have like heat races and stuff at night. Just play.
See, like Elvis used to do.
Just fun. Just fun.
When I was in middle school, our hallways were big enough. And one day I was sitting in class, I'm like, it'd be interesting to take go-karts in here and have a go-kart race.
Through the high school.
And then you drift through the elevator, and you just park the elevator, and you got that elevator theme song going.
While you go up to the next floor.
Did you do that?
What?
Did you do that?
No, but
he thinks it would be fun too to do.
Did I really take a go-kart?
Well, knowing you,
he's like he just doesn't think he doesn't think that it's beneath you to try something like that. It's what he's trying to say.
That's why I asked.
I mean, I'm a senior, so I'm gonna be there.
Did you guys? I had one of the listeners sent me a video that went viral this week. Did you see the video in Florida of the guy that they're trying to repo his F-250 pickup truck that went viral this week?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, goodness. People, if you've not seen this video, when we go to commercial break, take a couple minutes and type in Florida repo video. And your guys just type it in Google and it'll pop up. The repo man is trying to take this man's F-250 pickup truck. And I'm telling you, it's worth taking a couple minutes of your time.
Is it that video where the guy had the truck up in the air and it's like, which one's going to win? And the pickup truck was getting picked up while he was hitting the gas and everything.
He's got the F-250 way up in the air and he's trying to repo it. The guy in the F-250 is a 4-wheel drive. He finally locks it in 4-wheel drive and literally just starts hitting on the gas and picks the tow truck up off the ground.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And like literally just stands the tow truck up on end.
Oh man!
Yeah, like I said, when we go to commercial break here in a second, take a couple minutes of your life and check it out and look what repo men go through. Unfortunately, these guys, when you don't make your payments, they have to come get your vehicle, and you'll see some of the woes these guys have to go through when they're trying to collect these cars. It's
doing their job.
It's worth a look. I tell you what, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I got a bunch of news for you. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Well, here's a pound of prevention from your Napa Auto Care Center. We'll customize a preventive maintenance package for your vehicle that will save you time, money, and hassles now and down the road. We'll ask, do you drive mainly in the city or on the highway? Plan to keep your vehicle? How long? And more. Preventive maintenance is a good thing that prevents bad things. Build yours at your Napa Auto Care Center today.
Hey guys, Dave Pilach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Do you currently have a repair shop you trust? Haven't found the time to go to a garage for all your automotive needs? Check out the all-star team at Napa BDGHRVA.com. That's Napa BDGHRVA.com. Let them show you what it's like to work with the professionals and make a friend along the way. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, Dave Pilach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949, residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated.
Are you ready for a change? Is this the year that you go from a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand field with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial diving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available, job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more. Or you can call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI, not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by Chev, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your Do-It-Yourself Garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Pilach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach, hanging out with my buddies, talking about cars like we do every Saturday at 1 o'clock. And I'm glad you tuned in because while we were on commercial break, we were just jawing about and we forgot that we had to come back from commercial break.
Always a fun moment.
We do. I tell you what, I told you, we get into conversations on commercial break, and some of our conversations on commercial break are just, they drag out, they get interesting.
A show unto themselves.
Yeah, it should be the show with inside the show. Hey, maybe that's a new concept, the show with inside the show. Hey, so, I know a lot, we've been talking about all the different technologies that's been changing, and sometimes it gets to be dragged on and on and on. But here's an interesting note for you guys. So we've been talking about flying cars because we can't seem to get away from them. It seems like it's in the news every single week, and some weeks I omit it from the news just for the fact there's just so much of it. But you guys will find it interesting. Guess who's actually entered a patent in and now is looking for space to start working on flying cars?
No idea.
Come on, Chevy. Come on, Chevy. Come on, Chevy.
It's not Chevy. I'll let you off the hook right now, Cameron. It's not Chevy. But it is interesting to
Boeing.
No, they're already on it. This is one of the major manufacturers.
Car manufacturer?
Yeah, that's what was interesting about it.
Volkswagen?
No, but I do have some Volkswagen news for you.
I have no idea.
Oh, I can't use that song without paying for it. It's like that. That was good.
Copyright infringement.
Have they been in the news for a while?
They're always in the news somewhere. It's just we decide to talk about them. You want me to just let you guys off the hook?
Let us know.
Toyota.
Oh, I was about to say, if it's a Ford,
Yep.
them flying cars won't work.
Toyota.
Well, I thought Toyota was already into it with the Prius. I know it's not a full electric.
Flying.
Oh, flying.
Flying.
Oh, okay.
Not electric. It's electric. No, I won't do that
Can't use that song either.
I gave myself lashes.
No. I thought it was kind of interesting. So yeah, they have actually have a patent for an idea.
Well, has anyone else?
Not that I've seen. I mean, not that I've really seen where there's been big news for one of the big major players.
Yeah,
He said, I thought we were in it with the Prius.
I was like, flying Prius?
Out of all cars that Toyota made.
Yeah, can you imagine
Hey, Prius owners, I got news for you. There's a hidden button somewhere.
a hybrid flying car?
No, so, I mean, look, like I told you all before, when you start getting some of the major names that are out there that are starting to push forward on projects, it's not because it isn't coming. So there's actually, if you guys go and look this week, and I didn't do a whole lot of backlog research on it, just for the fact that it does get a little tedious. There's just so much of it. Some of the news this week is there is one of the major manufacturers out there that's in the what I call the aftermarket or secondary market in flying that's doing big pushes for not this month, but next month to trying to actually get approved to start pushing for some of the first editions of the flying cars to be out there to start getting the permission to sell them next month. So we'll see. But they're not what we're talking about. So some of the videos that we put up, so it's not like what you're thinking. So they're calling them flying cars, but they still look more like an airplane than a car. Not some of the other stuff we've shown you guys. So don't get your
They're
hopes
going to
up.
be expensive no matter how you slice it until...
Well, they are. I mean, but we know how this works. So I remind you guys, I have conversations with you guys. We talk about this and we kind of go, they're still going to be really expensive. And then a year later, the price points come down because they find a way to make these things and it gets crazy. Like I said, we showed you guys that one a year ago in the price point, and that's not really a flying car. That's just because it's not really driving. It's just something that goes on a rooftop and you take off and go where you want to go, the one we showed you. And the price point on that was the price of a SUV. If they ever get that pushed through and that actually works, I mean, that's the cheapest one I've seen and the easiest one to fly too, by the way. Like I said, that's the one that flies with basically like a controller, like a PlayStation controller. So like I said, if that one actually gets pushed through, that's going to be the most amazing one that's out there.
I want one.
Now, look, the day that you buy one, I want to be there for first flight.
I know where my first flight's going to be.
When your car
No, it's going to be to here.
Over the Elizabeth River.
I'm just saying.
So-
that when it happens, I just want to be there.
I'm going to
for it.
follow where the tunnel goes, and I'm going to fly over it.
Larry, let's be honest. You won't buy another car or even a flying car until your car that you have now breaks.
Well, yeah, it has to break.
See?
I had to have justification for
Yeah.
buying one. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Hey, did you guys hear that Marilyn Monroe's Thunderbird is going up for sale?
No.
Wow.
Yep.
Where has it been?
I guess they just had it in storage. So it is up for sale. Her 1956 Thunderbird is actually going up for sale. They estimate that it's going to sell between $300,000 and $500,000 on the auction block, is what they expect.
I can afford that.
Yeah, right. I said thousand. I didn't say pennies. I just want to let you know. So
I just can't imagine that. Like, where's it been all this time? Who has it?
there's people that buy these things and just hang on to them in collections, and then when they feel that the money's right, Here's another sad thing. Maybe not sad to you guys, but it's sad to me, just for me, one of the icons for me. So now I see that all of Burt Reynolds' collections going up for auction.
Yeah. It's probably his son, since he was cut out of the will.
Yeah, I didn't report on that story because I just didn't want to. I read the story and I didn't want to report on that. So he's not. He's. If you read the whole story, he's cut out of the will, but he's not. It's done in a trust form, but I'm not getting into it.
Yeah, but
sorry, guys. If y'all want to read on that, go ahead and read on that stuff.
You just don't know what family dynamics are playing out behind the scenes.
I know. I liked Burt Reynolds a lot, and me being a Trans Am just fanatic, I didn't want to see all that stuff get sold off, so I didn't report on it. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not going to. If y'all want to read the story, you guys can go find it on your own.
Well, the Trans Am that Burt Reynolds was given, I guess that's long gone, is it? Or is probably in the hand of a private collector, I assume.
Did you read this? I will talk about that one. Did you read the story? That was a separate story on that, how he was promised the car and then they didn't deliver.
Yeah, and plus it was not even a 77, it was a 76 with a 77 hood.
Yeah, I read that whole. There was a lot of stuff that's come out, afterwards. A lot of the promises that were made that weren't delivered. And then they finally. Yeah, I did read those stories. Those stories were cool, but the whole family stuff, I didn't get into all that. I just, there's so many hidden things inside people's families.
That's true.
That's just kind of crazy. But yeah, so Maryland Rolls Thunderbird. Yeah, if you want to buy it, 500,000 Ks is the estimate.
Wonder how many miles was on it.
Yeah, I hope nobody buys Burt Reynolds' collection. Just tell me you guys aren't interested.
Why, you're going to buy it later?
No, I just don't. I don't.
Given the opportunity, would you do it?
Would I buy his collection?
Yeah. If you could.
I think the collections should stay together. That's my problem. Does that make sense? I don't want to see it parted out. I'd like to see the whole collection stay together.
I get that.
Because I think that would be the best way to honor that man. So I think that if anybody's listening and you have lots of money, buy the whole collection, keep it together, and don't tuck it away someplace. Let the public see it. Put it on display somewhere so the public can see the whole collection. And that would be the best way to honor him. So yes, if I could afford to do that, I would buy the whole collection, and including getting the rig and everything, because I don't think the rig's in his collection. I think the big rig, Snowman's rig and stuff should all go together, and I really think all stuff should be put together so the public can actually see it and enjoy it, because there's tons of people who really truly appreciate a collection of that size and would like to see it all in one place. So that's what I'm saying on that one. Because
I get it.
Yeah, no, because there it is. You know what? In Burt Reynolds fan or not Burt Reynolds fan, you could just be a car guy all as it is and appreciate a collection like that of the cars that have been amassed like that. Because, and that goes back to certain collections that people have. We were talking about this a couple weeks back when we were talking about certain people have collections that may mean nothing to anybody, other than the collector themselves. There's a lot of collectors that collect cars that you may look at their collection and go, well, that's just, this is this and that's that, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like, when we were talking about people have collections they collect just for certain reasons, but like I'll look at a collection and go, man, those are some really cool cars, and somebody else will look at that collection and go, yeah, but that's just, you can get one of those anywhere. Well, it doesn't have anything really to do with that. And here's another thing I bring up. So we go to a lot of car shows, and I'll give you guys real quick before we go to commercial break. And I'll walk car shows and appreciate each car for what it is. And I hear a lot of people go, oh, well, that car's a piece of crap. And I go, in my mind, the thing that bothers me the most is somebody might have saved up their whole life to buy that car. And that car right there is everything to them. Because it may have taken them forever to save up to buy that car. So that car is the world to them, but it may be nothing to you. So keep that in mind when you're looking at something. You may have a $70,000 car, and this guy may have a $10,000 car. But to that guy, that $10,000 car is the world to him. So what you may find beauty in, it may be different than what the other guy finds beauty in. You guys still are on the same planet together as far as car guys. You guys still have the same respect for cars as car guys. But what he finds beauty in and what you find beauty in may be two different things, but you guys still connect as car guys together. And that's the best thing about this show, because I have so many people that listen to this show that are car guys, but they may be on different planets as car guys, but they share everything.
Everybody appreciates what it is they like.
They are. Just keep that in mind sometimes. We all come together in different ways, but we do come together. And I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778. Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Are you tired of your everyday job? Looking for something more? You have to go check out ATI at auto.edu. Advanced Technology Institute has a program for you. From accelerated schedules to assistance in helping students get into the career field fast. Guys, I understand how hard it is with the hassle of juggling life, work, kids. That's why ATI provides day and night classes to make things as easy for you to succeed. If you're ready for a change, give them a call today at 757-490-1241. That's 757-490-1241. Make ATI your choice for building today's minds and tomorrow's communities. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia. Talk to you soon.
Okay, your week is crazy. Your local Napa Auto Care Center understands. That's why we're open Saturdays for your convenience. Get that oil change you've been putting off way too long. Be done with those squeaky brakes that are on your last nerve. We get it. Our Napa Auto Care Center is open Saturday when you maybe don't have soccer, dance class, a late meeting at work, you name it. Call for a Saturday appointment now.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Are you tired of trying all the wrong auto shops and never leaving feeling that satisfied experience? Napa Car Care Centers, the BDG HRVA group, has the answer for you. Friendly, reliable teams assembled for all your automotive needs. Find your local auto center today at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon.
Do you currently live in an apartment or condo? Need to work on your car, truck, even motorcycle, but your homeowners association has you down? If your garage is full of broken dreams and the I'll get to it next week projects, American Do-It-Yourself Garage is the place for you. They offer fully equipped, well-lit garage bays with or without a vehicle lift for your needs. Each bay is fully equipped with a workbench, hand tools, air tools, laptop usage, even assistance with parts ordering, which is all included with each bay rental for a reasonable price. If you're looking for a place that feels like home, filled with fantastic staff willing to lend a hand, then give American Do-It-Yourself Garage a call today at 1-844-462-3494. That's 1-844-462-3494. Or go to their webpage and reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Let the friendship begin. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949, residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow and Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow and Sons, Incorporated. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach. We're just hanging out, talking about cars like we do every Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. So, while we're at commercial break, we got a call in, so I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear him. Hey, what's going on there, buddy?
Hey, Dave, this is Steve in Chesapeake.
Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
Steve?
Cameron. Hey, Larry. You're talking about Burt Reynolds before.
Yes, sir.
And I just wanted to add a couple things. Remember that Burt Reynolds' son is the son that he adopted when he was with Lonnie Anderson.
Yes, I remember. Yep.
So there's issues there, but the other thing is that, maybe the most loving thing that Burt did is not give the guy, a chunk of, money. And a trust basically will give him money, over a number of years. For all we know, he has a problem with, maybe buying cars.
No, there was
he had a lump of money.
I didn't get into it, and I said I wasn't going to get into it, and there was a reason why. So
Right.
there was
Okay.
a lot to the story, and I got the story. I am up on the facts of it. And one of the things that I saw that was in the story that he said was, I had given a lot through his life already, and that he just made a blanket statement. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, but one of the things that I heard just actually the other day when the story of selling his cars came up was that the Trans Am in question is actually a '78 that he had built himself to match with the one that had been used in the movie, because of course he didn't get that one. So some of the cars in his collection aren't original cars and don't match the actual years of the cars for. But I mean, they're still Burt Reynolds cars. And, it's his
No,
collection.
absolutely. He's got a pretty nice collection of cars.
Right.
Some of them have nothing to do with the movie. But if you've ever actually seen his collection laid out, and I don't know what he has left because he did sell off some stuff while he was alive. Because the man is who he is, and because he is a legend, and and let's be honest, he put the TA on the map. If it wasn't for Burt Reynolds, the Trans Am would not have the following that it does. Period. End of story. The car would have never ever had the notoriety that it does. So, like I said, when you have a collection that somebody has amassed, I just believe that, especially for somebody like him, that the collections just stay as a whole. Somebody should purchase the complete collection. Somebody should go, and some of these cars that have already been sold off should be collected, brought back in the collection, put all back together, and it should be put on display so somebody can enjoy it. The biggest problem we're having nowadays, and this is just my personal opinion, and I could be wrong, and and everybody has their own opinion. I believe that some of these huge collections where there's some really nice cars, and I could go through and tell you, I could spend hours, and I've had this conversation with a lot of my friends, these mass collections of cars that are one-off cars, or cars that, they just are beautiful cars, are tucked away into private collections that people will never see again. And I think they should be brought out to the light of day, and they should be put out where people can actually see and enjoy them. They shouldn't be hoarded away where people never get to see them. Because
the problem with that is that maintaining a collection costs money, so you're going to have to charge admission to get people to in to see them.
Sure, I'm good with that. I'll pay.
And by the way, just yesterday I saw online an article about David Letterman's car collection, and it's like I thought, that'd be nice to go see the cars that he's collected, but once again, it would have to be a situation where you're going to have enough people willing to pay admission to see a collection in order to maintain the collection, especially outside of the person who originated the collection, and they're doing it out of just the love of the cars that they've collected over the years.
Well, here, Liberace had a pretty nice car collection, and his wasn't even really large, but he actually had some nice cars, and people paid to go see his in Vegas, so why wouldn't people pay to go see others?
just so you know, and I forget which exact model it is, but in David Letterman's car collection, there is a Chevy. I think it's a 1974 Chevy C30 or something like that.
Hey, like I said, I would pay. I mean, the right car collection, people will pay to go see. Period. And they just will, because there's people like me who can appreciate a good car collection. They'll pay as long as it isn't something crazy. I mean, we pay to go to the Smithsonian, right? And I mean, there isn't nearly as cool stuff in there sometimes as there is for a car collection. Maybe I know people will disagree. I'm gonna get hate mail now, but
yeah, I
still.
know that's a matter of perspective.
But I had to throw it out there.
Okay. Anyway, great show. Thanks,
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I had to do it. I had to throw it out there. I'm just saying. I mean, look, I can go look at cars all day and be sometimes more excited than other things. So I mean, I'm just saying. Usually you're staring at me. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just taking it.
Last time I went to the Smithsonian, I did get a little bored. I went there with the kids and I took them because I might have been better off staring out of the car collection. I'm just saying.
You were at a car collection at the Smithsonian?
They have cars in there. They didn't have enough for me. They had some cool stuff in there, but they just didn't have enough. I felt there could have been more cars.
Take a day trip to Luray Caverns.
Okay.
There's a car museum there.
Is there? And you know what? I think I've actually seen the sign up there.
Yeah, it's called a car and carriage caravan, from wagon trains all the way to the current. I mean, covered wagons to the current.
I'll have to check it out. Hey, so I got a letter sent to me. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave, I got a letter.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
How about just a hey?
Hi. Hi. Hey, Dave. Notice you haven't been talking about Tesla lately. A lot of news. Cameron, I don't know what to do with him. Cameron,
reenacting.
He's reenacting. Hi, Dave. I noticed you haven't been talking about Tesla lately. There's been a lot of news for many weeks, and you've said nothing. Is there a reason why? Tammy in Chesapeake. Yes, there is a reason why. Because you're right. There's been a lot of news. Cameron's off trying to get me to laugh. It's not going to work, Cameron. Stop. So there's been a lot of news with Tesla, and the reason why I haven't talked about it is, once again, I don't believe in jumping right on everything. I want to see where the dust settles. So basically, here's my figure on Tesla. I believe that the media is going to jump all over it, and I decided not to. I think that the media jumps on it because they're trying to force situations with Tesla. The stock is dropped, and then we jump on it some more to see how we can push one way or the other. And I think we've seen in the media how if we think we keep on talking about it and harping on it, maybe we can create situations and or opportunity by talking about it. And I think that he 100% was going to stand his ground, and he wasn't going to be manipulated by the press or anybody else. And hey, here we are this week, and my prediction is exactly right. So if you guys haven't been following, basically he was being sued, and they wanted him to step down. He had the opportunity basically this week to step down as CEO for basically 2 years. He could step down and they were basically wanting him to take two people and put two people in his place and basically run Tesla for 2 years while he stepped down. And he could have walked away clean and clear and basically not had any backlash from that. And in the final hour, when everybody thought that's exactly what he was going to do, he went, you know what? Nah.
I didn't think he would.
I'm not going to do that. He said, I refuse to. If I step down, I'm basically saying I'm guilty of what you guys are accusing me for. And I don't believe I've done anything wrong at this point. So in the final hour, he just said, no, I'm not taking that deal. So we're at a standstill to see what happens next. And it's interesting because for a man who's usually very vocal, he's been pretty quiet. He's been very close to his chest. Now, I understand that stocks did take, 17% hit or something like that this week. Don't quote me on that because I've been a little busy with following what the stocks have. But a man who stands close to his convictions. I respect that at this point in time. So for all my Tesla fans out there that listen, I know you guys are out there. You guys listen to what I have to say on it closely. And you guys follow Tesla and believe in Tesla. Let's ride this one out, guys, and see exactly where it goes. And that's the reason why I haven't talked about it. I haven't been avoiding it, so I don't want anybody to think, and Tammy, I don't want you to think I've been avoiding it either. I just don't believe in doing what all the rest of the media out there does. I don't believe on jumping on the bandwagon and talking about it over and over and over again. Cameron was just looking, what was that, 13% is what they're at right now?
Forgot I had Siri on. I believe it was 13% before.
So Cameron's trying to look it up for us. So it looks like 13%. Like I said, as I was saying, I don't do the bandwagon thing, guys. You guys have been following our show now for 3 years. Know that I don't do the bandwagon thing. I don't jump on the media as soon as it jumps. I just don't believe in doing that. I like to follow a little bit before I give you guys information or before I comment on something, because we can jump on every story, and Larry knows that I don't believe in doing that either. If I just jump on every story every time it comes, then we're just jumping on it over and over and over again. I like to see how things shake out a little bit before I give my 2 cents sometimes.
So just yesterday, it was down by 13.9%, trading at $264.77.
So, like I said, my Tesla fans, I know you guys are out there because we talk about it. So I appreciate it. Like I said, you all sticking with it, and I'm going to still stand behind them. It's not easy to be at the forefront of technology. It's not easy to be a pioneer. And sometimes you got to stand your ground and with your 2 fists in the air and say, I'm rock solid and mean it. Does it always work out? No. So we'll see where this goes. And on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949. Residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated. Are you ready for a change? Is this the year you go from just a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand fields with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC, commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial driving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available. Job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more, or call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI. Not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
Take vitamins, exercise, ease up on the coffee. Sound familiar from your last visit to the doctor? Well, your Napa Auto Care Center knows preventive maintenance too. By grouping together services your vehicle needs, customized for the way you drive, they can save you time, money, and hassles. Prevent troubles down the road and give you confidence when you travel. Ask your Napa Auto Care Center to build a preventive maintenance plan for your vehicle today.
Hey guys, check everything your Napa Auto Care Center has to offer at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Their commitment to excellence will leave you coming back for more. So check them out at NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your Do-It-Yourself Garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can.
Hey guys, Dave Pillach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cotman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Pillach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pillach. We're hanging out talking about cars. So I got one for you. Here's a new one. So we talked about self-driving cars, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody gets tired of hearing about that because we know they're coming and people don't believe it, but they are coming. So how about this? Here's a good one for you. Can you think about we talked about, hold on, so I'll prep you up for this one. So we've talked about the windshields that give you warnings of everything coming around you.
Okay.
How about self-hearing cars?
Wait, what?
Self-hearing cars.
What, the car's going to do the hearing for you?
Yes, exactly. Can you think how this would work for you?
No.
What would you need a self-hearing car for?
Gunshots.
No.
Where we got bulletproof cars and
We can tell how
Cameron.
old you are.
tire skirts.
Tire skirts?
Yeah, like like when you're about to, like a car's about to get into a wreck and it skirts the tires.
Is that what you call it? Skirt? Is like a skirt, skirt, skirt? Is that what you're talking about? Tire skirts.
I mean,
Skirt.
Show that boy a picture of a fender skirt.
Yeah, I know. Skirt. Skirt. That's what we call it. That's what you call it.
like tires squealing.
Squealing. I've never heard skirt.
Okay.
Skirt.
So, you know what I'm talking about, though. Like when a car goes to brake very hard,
Yeah, skirt.
the tires just squirt.
They squeal.
They
lock.
squeal. Yeah,
And
they
the
lock
squealing
and
is
squeal.
the rubber on the pavement.
Which then, if the car can hear that, it'll let you know.
No, that's not what it's for. Skirt.
Sirens. Police
Yeah,
sirens.
I'm dying to know what benefit a car hearing.
Okay, third time's the charm. It's police sirens. How much you want to bet?
Police sirens.
Hey, see, I was right.
He was
Only
right.
took 3
Police
times.
sirens.
So it listens for police sirens.
Correct.
And what does it do when it hears one?
Well, then it goes ahead and lowers the stereo in the car because people are too stupid to turn their stereos down, or won't.
Yeah.
So they can't hear it. So it'll turn the stereo down for you. It will alert you with a vibration, maybe in the seat or the steering wheel, to let you know that there is a police siren being out there. If you are, and this drives me nuts, I cannot stand the fact that an ambulance is coming or a fire engine is coming, and you will not move out of the way.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it repeatedly downtown here.
So now the car will move itself since you refuse to do so.
So it will just automatically take control,
Yes,
even if you don't allow it?
it will just do it. So they're working on a technology now where it will have sensors in the car that will listen, and when it hears it and detects that it is coming up behind you, and it will alert you, and if you do not act, it will act for you.
That's a good thing.
Yes, pretty cool new technology.
Yeah.
All I keep hearing is we need more cybersecurity people, because...
I thought it was pretty cool. So this is something that they're working on. I was like, because I get really annoyed. I watch these people all the time. They just won't move.
Oh, no, I see it too.
Rather, it's the I don't know what to do or I'm just not going to do. I don't know which one it is. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt and just hope that it's I don't know what to do, but I really think it's the latter.
I figure they're trying to decide.
Sure, we'll go with that. So here's another one. What infrastructure do you think we have the biggest problem with right this second with technology changing? The biggest infrastructure problem right this second. So technology is changing in cars. We're starting to see a lot more. What type of car?
Electric.
So what do you think infrastructure is failing right this second?
The electrical grid
You're close.
or power generation.
Yes. Charging your cars. So we're starting to see a lot more electric cars, and we know that tons more are coming, especially with obviously Tesla being on the forefront and everybody else wanting to have electric cars. Not enough charging stations. So we're not really seeing it here yet because it hasn't worked its way here like it is on the West Coast. But West Coast is flooded with electric cars. It's huge. So now the biggest problem is where to charge them.
Well,
So
I figured that would come.
Now they're starting to see towards the west just lines waiting to charge your car.
Charge it at home.
So it's absolutely just crazy.
Yeah, charge them at home.
They're going to have to figure it out. Now, we talked about this. Now, the gas stations are starting to move away to the point where they go ahead and add charging stations right next to the gas pump.
Well, obviously, there's not enough electric cars yet to affect the price of gas because it seems to be like still increasing. And I was thinking that at some point, more electric cars, less demand on gas,
It's
price
coming.
goes down.
It's going to come. We already talked about this. Just if the prediction is right and everything that has been said in all these different conferences and everything that I've been following are right, that will be the end result. And I hope, like I said, I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm still going to stick to my guns on
Now,
this.
is there a particular place or type of place on the West Coast where people go to get their cars charged? Do they go to a gasoline
There's just
station?
a lot more charging stations. There's just stations. Like we're starting to see them pop up here. There's everywhere.
And how long does it take to charge a car?
Right this second, I think the common for what I've seen is like the 30-minute charge.
Yeah.
So
I can't imagine a
for
charging
a
station
supercharging
being
station.
built on its own. It would have to be something else you could do.
Well, you've seen the charging stations here at the mall and stuff like that. You just plug into.
No, I haven't seen that. but
You haven't? They're popping up everywhere.
I never go to the
I
mall.
asked to have my mic turned off.
You asked me to.
Yeah, no, I said I forgot.
He was
I
having
did
some
that.
type of technical problem over there. I know the look. I was
Yeah,
watching.
it's fixed now.
I know the
our
look.
stream went down, so.
I know the look. I see him, and he gets this look on his face, and I knew he was having a technical issue over there.
So, and I asked for my mic to be turned off. But so you haven't seen the charging stations?
No, I haven't. I can't tell you the last
There
time
they are.
I went to a mall.
I'll send you a picture of one. I got another quick one here for you guys, real quick. I know we're getting ready to go, and I want to run this in. So, distracted driving. Here was a survey that went out this week, right before we get ready to leave. So, distracted driving plays a real big thing. We've talked about it many, many times. So, 1 in 5 males are distracted by the opposite sex walking down the street. 1 in 5 males distracted. 1 in 20 women are distracted by the opposite sex walking down the street. Isn't that an interesting poll?
Yeah, it's real interesting.
Okay,
You
so
think
number
it's
2
true?
these are real numbers. So number 2, men are distracted by their phones. Women are equally distracted by their phones while driving. Okay?
Okay.
So the big thing they find, women both find distracting in vehicles, or passengers distract them while they're driving equally, 27 and 30%. So almost equal.
For men and women?
Men are 20%, women are 30%. So the other big distraction, the third biggest distraction in a vehicle, men are distracted by the radio, adjusting the radio in vehicle. You know what women are distracted by?
No.
Turning down the radio?
Nope. Kids in the car.
Kids. All right.
Them fighting or arguing in the car. So I thought that was kind of an interesting distraction. So that's going to bring us to the end, guys. The show went kind of quick this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, don't forget, it's Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday where we are. The sun is out. Hopefully where you guys are, the sun is out. Get out there. Enjoy your day. Hey, if you guys are in the area, I'm going to be out at the Neptune Festival later. Stop in if you guys see me walking around. Say hi. We'll talk a little bit. Doesn't have to necessarily be about cars, but enjoy your day. Get out there, have a good time. Sunday's right around the corner. Turn off the TV. Spend some time with your kids. I tell you all the time, take them to a car show. Have some fun. Turn off the TV. Spend some family time. You won't regret it. We're out of here. Enjoy your weekend. See you later.